greetings. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Fifth Dimension. Alright, okay, yesterday, or this morning I had to go at 5 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow I have to go at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, we'll do what we can here. Yeah, it's my job at McDonald's. Needs me. It's not McDonald's, but might as well be. I'm not getting rich, I would put it that way. I gotta figure out something else to do, whatever. So, it's part of the test, as they say. Love it. Alright, greetings. So, while I was, again, tested at work, connected to, Neptune beings, I usually write down of what I'm connecting to. I can't always get the chance of that, but basically, I have a lot of notes of stuff, for channel text in the future and subject matters here. Channel text will reactivate itself soon. I'm still trying to fix the book I published. Apparently my editor doesn't know what the hell they're doing, and I can't pick up everything, so those that have the book have the special edition right now. That'll be worth something after I'm all gone. So the new edition will be coming out eventually. Can't win. I just can't win. That's anyway. Oh well, you get an editor, and editors don't know what the hell they're doing, so gotta love it. Oh well. We're in the early stages of all this, from what it seems. Alright, so connecting with Neptune. Actually, we do an update of what's going on with those that submitted questions, and why is Ivan taking forever to answer them. Well, we're about to find out. Not really, but for those that are new to all this, Inventory.com, we have private sessions throughout the week. On Thursday, I think Wednesday I might have a little bit of open. Thursday, Friday is kind of open, but mostly screwed because of, I'm not going to go into details of that, but next week is open, sort of, here and there. We also have gift card. We also have learn how to channel and be bizarre. We have Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. We have the shop here. I'm about 7. I'm still on Monday right now for those that submitted. Because of my 5 a.m. schedule, things have got diverted, so I should be able to catch up a little bit more on Wednesday. I'm doing what I can, especially with channel text. Does take a little bit. Same situation here. We have better channels and healers. I do recommend. We have the social network and awesomeness. More of this will be updated soon. A new edition of Absolute Insanity is on its way. So, what alien contact? There you go. I'm trying to help you out. Yeah. Alright, greetings. Again. Alright. Connecting to Neptune energies. Ready for this. Tomorrow, I know this stuff's not super exciting for internet, for Google and all that, but I could get like 2,000 views over drama, but who cares? That's not what this is about. For basically connecting spirit guides isn't easy. It is a necessity. Well, it's for some, for all of us, it's so boring. You might kick or fire your spirit guides every couple of days, like I do. I don't do that every day, but I don't think about it so much. But or helping the guides connect to humanity. Not everybody. You get assistance here and there from somebody, but that's not what this is about. Here's your double dose of absolute insanity for those that are ready to bring it in. So, for soul creation, from what I got from the Neptune beings, is basically a soul collective gets together and God beings. Now, your definition of a God being is up to you. Is that you? I would say yes. You're a God. Everyone's a God being in a human experience. So we're all gods experiencing planet paradise. For needed soul expansion, it's seeing it from their point of view. Alright, before we go into all this, seeing from a higher dimensional point of view, being in this world like this is essential. Disconnecting you from spirit and going through hell is, and even becoming the villain is even more essential. It's like I know people are going like, what the hell are you talking about? But when you think about it, it's like, this is, you know, it's like everyone creates their own hell, basically. And it's like, you can connect to the spirit world, everything's perfect, you can go anywhere for that. But creating, and then again, in worlds like this, you probably go to hell and create nothing but that. But a lot of souls need to, for soul reflection, need to see themselves at their lowest denominator. You know, this world does a lot of that, like bringing you down to your lowest, as low as you can go. Of course, you can go lower, obviously, but from what I get from the higher dimensional beings, you need this world every once in a while. It depends on the beings, or some to say do it all the time. It's like until you're absolutely sick of it. Incarnated worlds like this until you just can't take it anymore. Because it's like medicine for the soul. It keeps you grounded, even if it doesn't feel like you're grounded here. A lot of souls here are lost. Well, it's on how you look at it. But it's soul warning that they need it. A lot of us have been doing this for a while, and so you connect more with spirit. It's like, I've had enough of this place. You know, disconnection. So you always need somebody to be disconnected from spirit. Somebody is connected to spirit. You always need something. You know, you need a way out of the prison, even if many don't feel like they're in one. You always need that doorway. It's like, you know, it's up to you. You can call it a doorway, call it whatever the hell you want. You just kind of need that balance. I've been doing it forever. It's just this time's a little bit different from what it seems, because we're connecting more to higher dimensions, and of course it's going to be a while for humanity. I know I said it 100 times. For humanity to snap out of the old consciousness. But then again, there are other worlds of that are a nightmare you can always go to. Of course, this one isn't coming out of its phase anytime soon. So yeah, the higher dimensional beings feel that this world is essential for soul growth, and even the beings that think they know everything come here all the time to find out they don't know anything. It's like, yeah, they might have all this knowledge, they can connect to algebra and geometry and all. They can't get their life together for anything. They can't have an honest relationship. They can't be honest in business. You know, they might be super smart, but they're lost in everything else. Who hasn't run into that? So this world, it's almost like a rehabilitation center, and rehabilitating a lot of darkness. It's on how you look at it. So yeah, if you had a dark lifetime, you don't always have to connect to that. Connect to what you want. Connect to the future. Don't worry about the past. Sometimes you need to hear about the darkness to heal the future, to go forward, but you don't need to. It's whatever you feel like. Do whatever you want. Whatever makes you feel better. Sometimes you need to face your darkness, but if you've just already seen all that and done with that, don't. Just keep going forward and bring a positive vibration. If you're here to bring positivity, connecting to more positivity will definitely help a rain into humanity's consciousness is much needed. Without further ado. Okay. So, I connected to the Neptune being. It just sort of showed up to me, and basically, I'm not sure how many people are going to be into all this. Some people are like, this is heresy, this is demonic. It isn't, but here we go. So, it is putting souls together, basically. It is basically how high vibrational energies, God beings, getting together and taking higher energies and putting them together. For souls that want to experience it. Souls want to experience being, created in a community level. I'm talking about high vibration. Of course, we do this at the third dimension too. But I'm talking about the high vibration of where the birth of a soul is. You do it at high vibration too, where you basically create the personality, create the body, or whatever it is, the white body, even the face, whatever it is, and the soul comes in and experiences those personality traits that are brought to them at the higher dimensions. And this is a collective doing this. And they know soul energy. It basically is like a new soul coming into this energy body. Of course, it doesn't have to be human. It can be whatever it is. But some are like insectoid, human, anything you can think of. The soul chooses. They know, they can feel the vibration of creation. They feel that, these are souls being birthed, being created out of energy. It's like, is this something that you want? Is this something that you want? That's why it's a message from the Neptune beings. Remember, it's a high vibrational energy. It's all in your idea of dimensions. But basically, put together an energy field of like a bird or whatever it might be, and the personality is there, and that soul experiences that person. Of course, the soul already has a personality already, but they want to like enhance it, or either way, they're attracted to that creation. So think about like balls of light coming out of creation, out of just being born, birth, and you can also see like two beings together creating, like how. Like a litter of beings, basically. Love comes together, two beings, and it creates a being of, all of thousands, millions of different souls come out of that. Which is just, so however you want to look at that, however you want to interpret that, for good or whatever however you want to look at it. But you have all these souls running around, but then you give them like a light body, if they want to experience that or not. Some just want to do their own thing, but some want to go into, I keep getting the vision of a cockatoo, stuff like that. It's like, oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, let's try that, for first incarnation, or in spirit, but then also go into an incarnation cycle. You go into the incarnation cycle to learn from other beings. Of course, you can do that in spirit too. But you can learn it faster through incarnations, usually at the higher dimensions. And then you slowly go down to our hell pit when you're ready for it. Or some soul just born into this place. And it does seem like a lot of souls are born into this world, like created through the source energy, created through this, our dimension, our third dimensional, whatever you call it, we said a higher level. But still, our source, our whatever you call this, the sewer dimension is still connected. Either way, a lot of souls that are born through this world, they know everything. Gee, I wonder, where would you see that? That's not anywhere here. That's all over the place. God, jeez. So a lot of it. Yeah, great. We're creating the future pain in the asses of the universe. That's good to hear. That's good. So, yeah, that's a common thing. Well, when you connect, because in spirit they do feel our, we have all this DNA, so take that to the higher dimensions. So it's just a different animal than it is in other realities. So when you're born into that, you feel like you can do anything, like you're a high-powered Atlantean, something like that. We don't have all the drama and all that until you come down to our level, and that is when the Mr. Know-It-All comes in, Mrs. Know-It-All shows up, Captain Marvel shows up, things like that. So it's there somewhere. Not all beings choose that, but some want to experience it. So you can call that good or bad, or however you want to look at that. Yeah, this world's got too much of that, it seems. I want to live in a world where there's good drivers. I think that, and if I do see good drivers, I don't think I can handle it because it'd be too bizarre. So, oh yeah, that's right. There's another thing. Well, anyway, we'll continue with this. Let's see here. With Neptune energies. Yeah, so worlds combine their energies with other planets. So the creation process gets more fascinating. So you have a mixture, the souls that are created through, say like Mars and Pluto had a baby. Like those, the energies of both those spirit worlds get together and create a baby. So you keep creating bizarreness. Goes on, and you learn from it, and you connect to a bizarre baby that created this planet. However you want to look at that. So where was this world born out of? Realize it came through spirit, but eventually it comes into a, it's like the spirit world of Pluto and like Neptune got together and created a baby. Think about it that way. And you can go on and on and on and on and on with that. So, and you can even say, can't believe I'm even saying this, but yeah, even the higher dimensions, there's even racism there. Obviously it's at the lower tier, but not this low. But you had a baby with Mars. Were you crazy? What am I talking about, people? Yeah. So that way that's out. Jeez, what the hell am I connecting to? Yeah, for those, I'll be very entertaining in an insane asylum. Yeah, I'll be here all night. So, yeah, that's lovely. It's another way of looking at things. Yeah, just some planets, some, energies can get together and create, souls are constantly being created. It's like constant. They come to this world and think it's the best planet in the world. It's like, you got me out of your freaking mind. And this is their first stop. It's like, jeez, okay. Yeah, that's where Hannah Montana came from. Thank you. So yeah, we have a lot of we learn. I mean, the old people teach young people. Young people teach the old people. It goes back and forth, and that's been going on through the universe forever. It makes things a little bit more interesting on this world. It is intensified through negativity. Will this world ever? No one's going to ever really fully agree with everything on this planet or anywhere for that matter. But that makes life more interesting. If everybody agreed with it, it'd be kind of a boring place, wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, if you have multiple dimensions connected to a planet and all these different realities, Michael Jackson this, Michael Jackson that, for example, and this and that, Queen, like Princess Diana this, Princess Diana, Diana that, that makes it more fascinating. If you go into the spirit world and see all the answers, it gets boring. Of course, you see the other parallel realities, and everything exists. I mean, think about it. If you're a being and you can connect to 1 billion worlds or 1 trillion worlds and connect to them without a problem, that would make your head blow up. So that's the higher dimensions. I mean, I think in the higher dimensions you can go up, 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 up. You can I mean, there's no real number to it. You just continue to, everything expands. Obviously, the lower dimensions expand. We're experiencing that. Eventually, it'll be able to face itself, at least its spiritual self, but right now it's in denial for soul growth. It likes its darkness, as you can see, through news and movies, whatever it might be. The lovely Captain Marvel is here to brace us with her wonderfulness. And Captain Marvel is going to do some damage, it seems. Well, yeah, seems like a lame duck movie, but I'll go see it anyway. Oh yeah, they have a thing on the Captain Marvel. It's called the Skrulls, and they're shape-shifting beings that control planets. Let you sit with that one for a little bit. That's not happening here, not at all. No, why would you say a thing like that? You just have a lower dimensional matrix. Yeah, they keep you at a low vibration so you can't see what the higher dimensions are doing. So they put all this drama and all this nonsense to keep you in the sewer so they can manipulate the crap out of us. So when you raise your vibration, see what they're doing. Obviously they're not going to make it easy. The idea is to get more information about the matrix and heal it. You're still going to live in it no matter what. It's like kind of making it home, making it work for you, manifesting, not having it drive you crazy. I think that's mastering the matrix. It's just making peace with it. having it make it work for you. You want to live a good life, whatever version of. Oh, it's not always the case, but you know, the idea is to, you know, not hate it, basically, which is not easy to do for some of us. Some of us love it too much. They love it so much, or jeez. I mean, a lot of the people here that incarnate, like, don't believe in any of this are going to be, not all of them, but quite a few are going to be obviously coming back again and again and again and again until they get tired of it. And then be talking like us, looking like crazy people. Maybe the numbers will increase by then, or maybe not. So, I mean, I believe a lot of people are aware of all this and still in high denial. They don't really know their souls that well. Thinking who the hell does, but they're not really recognizing it quite yet. They're connected to aliens, conspiracy, that conspiracy, this conspiracy, yada yada yada. But connecting more to source and higher dimensions, I think it's still kind of a, it's not as easy as it might sound. Like connecting to Neptune, what I saw with them, now Neptune's talking to me. Out of all planets, Neptune's talking to me. Basically putting like soul energies together, creating different species, whatever it might be, you know, sending them off into, not, well, some come to this world, but you can say Neptune's like a creator world. All worlds are, but I believe Neptune's is more connected to source than other planets, or yeah, some have to be at a higher dimension. All of them are at a different level for assistance. Neptune is bringing balance. I believe a moon was found there recently, which is kind of weird how it just started talking to me. So let's see. So yeah, it's just basically raising its vibration for it to, you know, and it's all when we're ready to hear these things and be able to grasp it all. But yeah, we have parallel realities constantly going through us, constantly. Just grasping that is like not easy. So just basically concentrate on your own reality, your own self. Let's see. Neptune's energy is basically like sugarcoating of what's truly going on, because to come out of this full reality is not the easiest, as you can see. I mean, not necessarily. Basically, we're here to heal. Yes, heal the matrix, or whatever you want to call this, but heal the reality. To not give in to the manipulations of drama and all that. Of course, a lot of people are, because that's where they are at this time, which is the majority of society. At this time, they're having fun with it. When I see some of these people, they're having a blast. Like this drama in the news, that drama in the news, they have a blast. They take the most useless, meaningless subject and just ride it all day long until another subject matter comes. It's like kids in a playpen, basically. I'm not getting involved with that. So basically, Neptune energy is basically a lot of souls, when they incarnate, come through Neptune, or they weave through Neptune's energies, because it's a high vibration. Not to say that other planets aren't. All these planets are here to help us at different levels of our soul expansion, of course, through like of Saturn's energies is a little bit of both. They all have a little bit of I think Neptune has a little bit less. Of course, it depends on the being you're connected to. It's all, you know, everyone has their own perception, so you're going to connect to your version of everything. Like not everybody likes chocolate, not everybody likes that certain chocolate, like this, the white chocolate instead of dark chocolate. No, not everybody's going to like the same things. Same thing as it goes with parallel universes, realities. Nobody's going to like the same stuff. Most people aren't going to see the same things. But we all kind of intertwine in the long run. So it's just the way it is. It makes things complicated, but if you accept other people's realities, you see more realities open up. You have a better understanding of this one in due time. So with Neptune's energies, basically they're saying is basically how they put souls together. And they can put the personality, I mean, they can like, let's see, like manifest a being with a certain personality trait, even looks, and that soul, of course, agrees upon it. So when it's created, it looks that way, sounds that way. Some beings don't want to know, but some do. You know, it's creation. Everyone has a different way of creating life. I guess showing that there are some beings that are together and put together like a soul body for the soul to, you know, a light body for the soul to enter into. There's that. There's also some souls, usually it's female, but not always, that have a certain personality of themselves that come out in a creation process of a new soul. Like part of their personality goes into that soul. The look of it, whatever it might be, what it resonates with, you know, it's just for its journey. And of course it creates multiple, what that soul agrees upon it though, that energy. So you're constantly inventing, or it's coming through you, it's coming out of you. So we're all in an inventive, yeah, that sounds weird, but at this level, yeah, well, there'll be one day I'll be widely accepted. Right now it's I'm not sure when things are going to shift around. Make good entertainment, but it'd be nice to actually live it. Well, the part of it is to live it fictionally and then to live it personally down the road. Let's see, I connected this earlier today about it's like a high-powered Captain Marvel that's coming out today. Or this week. Basically, yeah, it's like a high-powered, you know, like, I mean, I've noticed some my girlfriends are very similar to that, and it just makes me cringe. It's like, you know, and just like they want to control me and tell me what to do, and I'm super powerful. They're super powerful. Yeah, I've had too many run-ins with that. Ugh. I mean, I had one girlfriend, her ex-boyfriend, or ex-fiance, killed himself. And I was like a demonic being. And I keep seeing her as a chair, and he's sitting on her. Because he can control her. Because she has no self-love. Ouch. And, I mean, I just keep getting this vision. This happened recently. I keep getting this vision of a chair. And she's the chair, and he's sitting on her. It's a wooden chair, too. Because he can control her. I would say the same thing goes to Disney Princess. Now she's like a Captain Marvel too. I have like this cycle, Captain Marvel cycle, crying about their ex-boyfriends all the time. Ugh. Yeah. If you run into that, if you have anybody that you're going to be in a relationship with, they're talking about their ex all the time, I say get the hell out of there. As soon as they start doing, oh, you're just like my ex, get out of there, run. Do not stay with that person. Unless you want to deal, I mean, unless, rare occasions that might work, but if you keep hearing about the ex, run for your life. I just get the hell out of there. As soon as you hear it, bye. Say, oh yeah, how's it going? Bye. See it. Even I'm at the point where I can hear one word, I'm out of there. Run. It's like they're nuts. It's the same shit. Another Captain Marvel. Ran into another one. I don't even think the Disney princesses are the same thing. Like Cinderella is like Captain Marvel. Sort of. Meaning, well, maybe not to the extent, but it's like, you know, she meets Prince Charming. She's no longer cleaning floors. But then again, did you ever see Cinderella Part 2? Where she's probably cleaning floors in her nice dress. And he's treating her like crap. Because she's insecure, have no love. I mean, you fall in love with a guy like instantly. How long does that last? Not very long usually. Or a better one is The Little Mermaid, where she gives up her voice for some guy she just looked at. And what is he going to do? Walk all over her, basically. So it'd be like, what is that? Little Mermaid Part 2. You know, he's just walking all over, treating her like crap. And she just say, oh, yes, yeah, sure. You want to sit on me? Sure, go right ahead. I'm furniture. So, yeah. Okay, that's a little bit different than Captain Marvel stuff, you know. But anyway, you have the idea. Yeah, super. Well, the ones I've dealt with, yeah. But either way, yeah, the ones I've dealt with are Captain Marvel, high-powered psychos, basically. And I guess we're gonna see how the movie goes. The movie's just feels like it's cursed from its creation. So who knows where it's gonna go when it comes out. But not to say Cinderella is like Captain Marvel in that way, high-powered, but very insecure, zero self-love. Fall for a guy in 5 seconds. Cinderella Part 2. Treat like garbage, probably. So, obviously, there's a percentage where things work out. Well, I mean, she does have a... Cinderella does have Cinderella Castle in the theme park, so I guess she kind of kicked his ass a little bit. She got the house. Doesn't mean he's not manipulating the crap out of her, because she has no... she's super insecure. So I doubt it's a mutual romance there. You know, a romance done by the Illuminati. But, you know, very true for our reality. I had to put that out there. That was kind of talking to me a little bit. I was going to put a subject matter to that, but I don't want that crap here, man. So, yeah, there's a lot of self-love that has to be done here. What a perfect world to come to. Basically, this world can beat the crap out of you. And something did just fly through there. That was cool. Maybe that was Captain Marvel flying by. Yeah, hope not. So, let's see. Alright, back to the main subject of, let's see. Alright, bringing in Neptune energies a different way. Sorry, much love, blessings. Here we go. Greetings. We are the Neptune Collective. Greetings to you. Restless souls incarnate into this planet and have a lot of self-cleaning to do. You can say the souls come here to refurbish themselves, to get the kinks out of their faults. Many souls in the higher dimensions can be very obsessed, very arrogant, so they come here to face their faults. You can do it in the higher dimensions, but it takes longer. In this world, as you know, many arrogant people aren't always... they get backlash. It might take several years to clear that, but remember, also in the higher dimensions, they've had it for a very long time. So you come here. This world is technically like a spa. You are cleaning yourselves. You're refurbishing. You are clearing. You're letting go of bad habits. Now, many do create new habits here. But like hoarding is basically holding on to old energies. They don't want to let go of anything. Even the higher dimensions, they can do the same thing. In this dimension, hoarding is not so well looked at, as you can see. They don't want to let go. And some souls just come from very wealthy lives, and some souls have lost everything in so many incarnations, they don't want to let anything go anymore. They want to collect everything because they've lost everything in their past lives. So you're coming here to, on many reasons, redefine yourself. Put yourself in a new direction. A lot of souls come here. You know, many blame their parents for their problems and all that. Yes, but you chose your parents. And you're bringing out those problems of yourself. There's not such thing as perfect anywhere in the reincarnation process. It's basically your parents are bringing out difficulties you have your own self. Meaning, many have been in their parents' situation of giving their own kids hard times where they can't grow. But also, well, they can grow, but they choose not to, whatever it might be. It's different for everyone. So you're coming here to redefine yourself. So your problems are most like your problems you've dealt with in the past, you just have not faced. So you're living it differently. Some of you are sustained in certain situations, locations, like you feel like you can never move. Well, because other lifetimes you've moved all over the place. And being one, sometimes you are needed in one location for certain reasons. that we can't go into because everyone's different. Your vibrations are needed. Mother Earth needs you there. Your guides need you there. People need you there. When it's time to go, you will know it's time to go. And many do want to change. They want to travel the world because all of you have traveled the world. You've all traveled the universe. You've been everywhere, seen everything. And it's fun. You feel free. So being isolated, but it's for a reason, being isolated in one place. Yeah, but remember, you are multidimensional. It helps you connect spiritually also. That your spiritual self is everywhere, though. Your physical self might be in one place, but your spiritual self is everywhere. And that's another reason. It's like, yes, you're in a hard time, hard situation. So you go within, soul reflect, see yourselves. Many are in an external warning, seeing, going by the physicalities. But your realities, your consciousness, your world is going back to Atlantean thinking of knowing within. Meaning you have a conversation, talk to someone, and your chakra will light up, and someone will say, your heart chakra needs assistance, I'll send you healing for that. So your mindsets are going to drift off from the third dimensional setting. But the third dimensional reality is much needed once again for a lot of temper tantrums, anger, confusion, relationship building. Some have had excellent relationships in the higher dimensions, and they come here and they go through hell and see if their relationship can survive hell. Many can't, as you can see. But that's the point. It's like while you're with that certain partnership, is to either bring out the good in you or bring out the bad. And then to separate. Yo, you're an abuser, you're terrible. Well, you knew that when you're getting in there, you just want to pull it out of them. So some do go through the abuse. But why some people stay in relationships, why they continue to get abused, it was verbally, physically, whatever it might be, because they're pulling that energy out of that person still. And then they're not done with it, as you can see. They're not ready to leave because they're taking the abuse, they're warning from that situation, but also eventually the soul doing this will figure it out. But many have a deep darkness within them they can't let go of in any other environment. This world is perfect for that, as you can see. So bringing hell into your environment is needed, because you don't get hell like this anywhere else. There are different hells, of course, but hell here is needed for, once again, for soul refurbishment, cleansing, to free. You wonder why many feel like you come here for your person, your emotions and all of that. Many come here just for a new direction, to get rid of your old ways of doing things and create something new. Get rid of old habits. That's not mentioned very often. We don't believe so. As you connect, you will see that more. It's like some of you, it's like, oh, I'm a queen crazy person. I have to clean everything. Well, if you connect to your higher dimensional self, I was doing that there too. I couldn't stop. I was very obsessed over it. So you come here to relax. Relax that self. Not to say you have to be dirty, but relax old habits. That's just an example. Being clean is good, but it can drive you insane, along with many other things. So, and many of those that are into relationships that are constantly in one relationship after the other, and it kind of, like Charlie Sheen, for example, now he's calming things down. In the other dimensions, he's, yes, just a screwball, basically. Screw everything that exists, basically. He's doing that here, but it's like, oh, maybe, yeah, he need to have a stop to it. He need to calm it down. Self-love has been avoided for a very long time. So, soul reflection is not the easiest. Yes, you will see more of this within yourselves. Your higher dimensional meaning of being here is never clear because it's not intended to be, but you will see more clarity over time. Blessings. much, love everyone. Have a great night.